what makes Duke Duke?
I mean, they've got good players. They've got good personnel. They've got the best coach in maybe the history of the game. You know, they've got very good players. The freshman Brandon Ingram's playing very, very well for them. Kid from Kinston, North Carolina. Grayson Allen averaging 27 a game, shooting 42% from three. Matt Jones shooting 60% from three. Emil Jefferson, one of their veterans, really doing a great job on the glass. So I mean, you know, they've got very, very good personnel, and they're very, very well coached. And when you combine that, that's usually a pretty good combination.
Coach, is the gap closed in just a weekend from where you are now to where you want to be when you compare Friday to last night's game?
I think we were better last night than we were Friday. I wish we'd have finished it off a little bit better at the end last night, but certainly we're going to need to make a lot more improvement between, you know, today and this Friday if we want to hang in there and play well and compete with Duke on a neutral court. So. You know, we've got our work cut out for us, but I know our guys are ready. We're ready, and we're excited to get going when we hit the practice court again tomorrow. But I do think there was, you know, some noticeable improvement from Friday night to Monday night. But now we need to double down on that moving forward this week.
I think Hank asked you last night. Last night was a type of game in which it allows you to kind of teach the team. You're happy with the win, but it still allows you some opportunities to get into the guys to improve better, like you said, and face a team like a Duke on Friday.
Yeah, you always want to teach. It's easier to teach off of wins. But, you know, when I watched the tape last night and again this morning, you watch it very critically. You know, you got to think, all right, this worked at home against Radford. This probably won't work on a neutral site against a top 5 team. So you always are looking at, you know, yeah, we got this pass through this, you know, today, but that's a turnover on Friday. So you're trying to work and correct and, you know, teach your guys constantly, you know, what needs to be done and how we can improve even after a win.
Adjustment, you're hitting the road for the first time. You were, you know, 2 home games so far. Now you head up to MSG. You know, what adjustments there for guys, especially the younger guys?
Well, you know, really, we just, you know, I'm a creature of habit, so we do the same thing every road game, same routine, same everything. Our guys at Chattanooga used to laugh because they call it Groundhog Day because I mean we ate the same thing, we left at the same times, but we had a really good road record over our 2 years at Chattanooga in the league. We had the best road record in the league, so we were good. But we'll, you know, it'd just be a matter of getting our guys in the routine. We're not very flashy. We do the same thing, show up at the same time. It'll just be a matter of getting the guys in routine. So it'll be a little bit of an adjustment, but we've already got the itinerary ready. Our guys know exactly what to expect. I want to get the tickets knocked out earlier this week, all that stuff that can be a pain and take away from your preparation. Today's an off day for our guys in terms of practice physically, but we're trying to get all those detailed things taken care of today so we can put our sole focus into Duke and preparing basketball-wise for Duke, because we'll certainly have our hands full with that. So we can put our focus into that starting tomorrow and Thursday, and then head up there Thursday afternoon and get ready to play on Friday.
And I know you guys try to approach every game the same, but do you kind of sense a little bit of more excitement from the guys that go in? I mean, like you said Duke's history, the personnel they have, the coaches they have. I mean, you know, this is kind of a basketball royalty you guys are.
Yeah, it's a defending national champion, so you know, it's certainly a game that I think most of our guys are excited about. Hopefully, this is why you sign up to come to VCU. You know, if you're not excited to play in these games, you know, go play intramurals or something over at Cary Street. So, you know, I mean, you gotta be excited about these games. I'm excited about it as a head coach, and you know, that's why I came back to VCU. You know, you want to play in these sort of games, you want to be in these sort of environments and test yourself against the best. And we'll certainly test ourselves Friday night.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The last time VCU went up to the Garden, I think it was against UCLA a few years ago. So
Yeah.
you were on that?
I was on that staff. Yeah.
Do you have any memories of going up there that remember those times?
Yeah, there's some things I learned. You know, I felt like we could have won both games. We had a chance to win the Tennessee game, then we played UCLA at like noon, and you know, it was like 9 Pacific time. We caught them sleeping a little bit, and we took it to them. But I felt like we acted too much like tourists and you know, that's something I'm going to talk to our team about. We took a team picture at Madison Square Garden on the floor before the Tennessee game. We did a bunch of stuff. Our guys were running around the stand, you know, but we can't do that. Like, it's a business trip. Yes, we're playing in a great arena. Yes, there's a ton of history when you walk down the hall. I'd been there before. We played the NIT Final Four at Clemson when I was at Clemson. So this will be my third or fourth time there. But, you know, we've got to approach it like we're going to any other arena. We're not there as tourists, as fans. You know, that stuff's great for our fans. But we got to show up and you know, do our jobs. And that's to play the best basketball we can play and not get caught up in all the other stuff that's going on.
Do you think this will be a moment for Melvin to kind of, you know, continue his leadership role? He's done the thing in Brooklyn, you know, a few years in the A-10 tournament. Now he's coming to the Garden as a senior leader for the team. You think he'll probably say some things to the new guys?
Yeah, I think he's excited. You know, I think this is a great opportunity for a lot of our guys. You know, a lot of our guys are unknowns. You know, we know them here regionally and locally, but they're not really known on a national scale. What better way to break out on a national scale than on national TV against Duke? I think Jaquan Lewis has a chance to break out and be a household name nationally. I think some of our sophomores, whether it be Tillman, Gilmore, some of those guys can make a name for themselves. Corey Bilberry certainly got a chance. You know, so I look at it as a great opportunity for our guys, not just Melvin, to step out on a national stage and you know, and be accounted for, and let folks know who they are. Let folks know that, hey, we're still VCU. We're not going anywhere. We're right here, and you know, I think it's a tremendous opportunity for us.
Friday, Sunday, it's got the NCAA tournament feel against top competition. Is this good for the guys, for the coaches, for everybody kind of get used to the, you know?
Yeah, it's good. You know, we're going to do our one-day prep routine, so we've had to go over that as a staff and know exactly what we're doing and prepare beforehand for either Wisconsin or Georgetown. So, yeah, it'll certainly help us get our, you know, have a trial run, so to speak, before hopefully we can do it, you know, the real thing in the NCAA tournament, conference tournament. You play back-to-back days, so it'll certainly be beneficial to us. And we spent some time preparing. We've worked on all these teams some throughout the summer. And, you know, we just got to mesh what they did last year with what they're doing now this year and be prepared on a quick turnaround on Saturday with our preparation for Sunday and be ready to go on Sunday, whoever we're playing.